Push Pull is a song that was started by Brett Owsley. He had created a demo at his home studio, and he came once we started recording material in Ohio, getting John's drums recorded, getting the ball rolling on that. That was during a time when Dan was in from California. We were all there. I had already crafted demos from Dan's material that he sent to me, and from Eric's material. And we were getting Dan recorded because Dan was there from California. Brett showed up to do tracking and be part of the overall, just, the Nude Canoe hang, and had a bunch of songs on his Akai MPC, and he just kind of was going through them and was like, here's this one and here's this one. Definitely Push Pull and Cycles stood out, and Brett knew that he wanted to have Eric working on Push Pull as the vocalist and lyricist. Brett knew that he was the right guy for the job because the way that Eric kind of hears and sees music, he sees it in a big picture way. He sees a piece of music for the production of it, the overall, the finished product. So he can see that and find a way through it. And so usually when you're working with Eric, you're working with something that he has started. So it was really cool that he had to bring that sensibility into something that was already created by Brett. The foundation was already laid, and because of the ambience of Push Pull, and sort of Brett has a way of putting emotive hooks in the layers of his synthesizers when he's arranging material. It's not hard to draw a feeling out of it, is what I'm trying to get at. But Eric definitely had a pretty quick idea. Also, Brett knew a couple melodic things vocally that he wanted to have happen. I believe the phrase Push Pull was his, if I remember correctly. That's something that when we were all together at one of those moments, Eric got on the mic and we recorded him doing the Push Pull part, and he and Brett were working, talking through it, and he kind of knew right away, I think, what he wanted to do or where that song wanted to go. And so when he went off and did a demo with his coming up with a vocal melody, verses, and there's not really a true chorus in Push Pull. I guess there's a section, everything is old, everything is new, is kind of a chorus, but it's more of a Push Pull kind of unfolds, as you're going along, it keeps unfolding and expanding. Eric's phrase, one of the first lyrical phrases in the song is, we were bound by, I think it's the very first, we were bound by forgiveness. We were bound by forgiveness. Wow. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to say. That one line is enormous. And, from that point onward, you're on this intimate, personal journey that's a reflection, but it's also in the way that it resonates is kind of a statement of purpose as well.